be me, 22M, college dude, average height, average grades, above average ability to overthink everything. Parents' favorite fun fact, we've been best friends with the H.I. family since college. Translation, every holiday long weekend, I get shipped off to hang out with their daughter, her, J, 22F, tiny menace, chaotic goblin energy in a cute girl rapper, curly hair, big eyes, bikini that is a war crime against my self-control. We've basically known each other forever, not related, but close enough that our parents make the "you two probably took baths together as babies" joke. Haha, thank you mother, brain bleach pulse. Early summer, semester just ended. Parents decide we're doing a nostalgia trip to Jay's parents' house. They've got pool, big backyard, grill, new shiny toy, backyard sauna her dad is way too proud of. Parents arrive, immediately vanish to do boring adult errands. Read, wine, plus cheese, plus arguing about interest rates. House is suddenly just me and Jay in swimwear. Me in standard dude trunks trying to stay normal. Her stretched out in a tiny bikini, sunglasses on, looking like a walking distraction. We swim, splash, mess around, talk trash. Pretty normal, minus my heart doing cardio every time she laughs. Then she remembers the sauna. Have you tried it? I got the full hardware manual from your dad. Does that count? She grins. Let's use it. I want to see if it's actually good or just boomer hype. I, a simple man? Sure. I go start it up. Panel has like 14 buttons, looking suspiciously like a spaceship. I eventually get it going, feeling unreasonably proud. We're standing in the yard waiting for it to heat up. She's absent-mindedly fiddling with the tie of her bikini bottom. Brain, don't look, don't look, don't look. Then my idiot mouth says, honestly, I usually use saunas naked. Brain X, why? She pauses, slow grin. Oh, panic mode? I mean, not now, I just by myself. It's your house. I'll keep the trunks on. I'm not trying to be weird. She shrugs. Why? It's normal to be naked in a sauna. Europeans do it all the time. Yeah, but you're here, so it's your sauna session. I don't care. She says it super casual, like she just approved a software update. You sure? Yeah, we've known each other since we were goo. If I was gonna be traumatized, it would have happened already. I stare. She raises an eyebrow. Sauna dings it's ready. I take my trunks off like I'm disarming a bomb, fold them neatly, as if that helps. Head in. She keeps her bikini on. Of course she does. We sit across from each other on the wooden benches, steam building, air getting thicker. She glances down, back up, down again. Does not even pretend to be subtle. You're staring, I say, trying to sound amused instead of terrified. Just doing research, she says. Didn't know you were hiding that under your sad engineering major hoodies. I turn red enough to heat the room on my own. She starts asking dangerous questions. Seeing anyone? Ever hook up with people from class? Do you have a type? I try to dodge. She keeps pushing. Boobs guy or butt guy? Ever had a friends with benefits thing? I feel like I'm being interrogated, I say. You're the one who got naked in a wooden box with me, sauna boy. Fair. Tension is doing pull-ups. We run out of safe topics. She looks at me for a second too long. Okay, she says, come sit over here. Brain, critical error. I scoot over next to her. Our shoulders and knees touching now. Heat plus steam plus her perfume is an actual combo attack. Relax, she murmurs. I'm not gonna bite. Pause. Unless you're into that. Jay, yeah? Stop. She laughs softly. You look cute when you're malfunctioning. She leans in and kisses me. Shortest, longest moment of my life. I kiss back before any rational thought catches up. It goes from cautious to, oh, we're actually doing this in like 10 seconds. Hands, breathing, the whole thing blurs. We are two idiots in a hot wooden box making very bad but very mutually agreed upon decisions. At some point, line gets crossed. We do the adult thing, TM. Details fade into heat and nerves and adrenaline. Afterward, we're just leaning against the wall, breathing hard, her head on my shoulder. We're idiots, I mutter. Yeah, she says. Talented idiots, though. We stay like that a while. Then we do the whole shower separately and pretend to be normal when our parents get back routine. Before leaving the sauna, she gives me this long, tight hug. Nothing crazy, just close. Warm, weirdly right. We pull on our swim stuff, act like everything is normal. It is absolutely not normal. Trip ends. We go back to our cities. Parents, we had such a lovely visit. Group chat full of heart emojis. Me and Jay, we text way more. Memes, inside jokes, veiled references to Spicy Woodbox DLC, unspoken agreement, one-time thing, summer glitch in the Matrix, back to reality. About 3 weeks later, I'm in my dorm playing games, losing badly. Phone buzzes. Jay, hey, can we talk? Heart rate immediately doubles. We FaceTime. She looks off. Not her usual chaos. I'm just gonna say it, she says. I'm late. Brain X, blue screen. Late, like, yeah, she says. Late. late. I give the only PhD level response available. She half laughs, half looks like she might cry. I could be freaking myself out for nothing, but I figured you should know. Silence, heartbeat in my ears. Okay, I say, I'll come there this weekend. We'll figure it out together. You don't have to. I want to, I interrupt, surprising myself. If something happened, we did it together. We deal with it together. She looks at me for a moment, eyes glossy. Okay, sauna boy. Weekend rolls around. I bust to her city, show up at her apartment with a backpack, and absolutely zero chill. We hug at the door too long. She smells like coffee and shampoo and mild panic. We walk to the pharmacy like it's a side quest we don't want to complete. Buy a test. Also gum, because the cashier asked, find everything okay? And we panicked. Back at her place, she disappears into the bathroom. I pace like a caged animal. Timer goes off. Door opens. She's holding the test, face stunned. Hands it to me. 2 lines. My entire life does a backflip. Okay, I say slowly. So that's an answer. Yeah, she whispers. We sit on the couch, test between us like a tiny plastic newt. So, she says quietly, what do you want to do? I don't know yet, I say honestly. But I know I'm not running, she snorts. Wow, round of applause for Mr. Bare Minimum. We both laugh a little. Then she leans on my shoulder. We talk for hours. About options, about money, about school, about how absolutely unqualified we feel. In the end, we decide to keep the baby. Terrified, but weirdly sure. We tell our parents. Chaos patch installed. There are tears, raised voices, phone calls that last way too long, but once the initial shock passes, they rally. Not thrilled, but present. We decide I'll move to her city, take some classes online, grab a part-time job, cheapest apartment we can find, paper-thin walls, sketchy shower, permanent draft. We make it work. Daily life. 2 a.m. snack runs because she's craving pickles and ice cream. Doctor appointments where I sit there asking way too many questions. Me YouTubing how to install a car seat like I'm training for a final boss fight. Her shoving the phone at me like, record the ultrasound before she turns the screen away. Our dynamic settles into 60% roasting, 30% domestic chaos, 10% soft stuff we both pretend not to notice. Her, feet in my lap on the couch, me absent-mindedly massaging her ankles. You're surprisingly good at this, she says. I have many hidden talents, I reply, all unlocked by fear. Grocery store older lady, you two are such a cute couple. We're not. Stop, look at each other. Start laughing. Don't correct her further. She calls me Sunshine now. Rise and shine, Sunshine. We're late for the appointment. Pass the remote, Sunshine. Sunshine, come feel this. It kicked. First time I feel the baby move under my hand. Brain quietly explodes. I don't say anything, but later she catches me looking at baby clothes online and pretends not to see. One night it's raining. I'm staring at our very sad budget spreadsheet. She walks in, eyes a little red. I had a dream I was doing this alone, she says quietly. Oh, I know you said you're staying, she rambles, but I keep thinking one day you'll realize you didn't sign up for all this. I put the spreadsheet down, step closer. Jay, I say, I literally did sign up. Accidentally, yeah, but I'm here. I'm in, like fully DLC installed in. She snorts, wiping her eyes. That was so cheesy, yeah? Well, blame the hormones in the air. She steps in and hugs me, face pressed to my chest. Thank you, she mumbles. Anytime, trouble. Fast forward. Month 9, she is officially very pregnant. Our playlists for the hospital are still not finalized because she keeps changing her mind. 3 a.m. one night, she shakes my shoulder. Sunshine, she whispers. I think my water broke. Brain starts running on 400% CPU. I put my shirt on backwards, grab the wrong bag, try to put her shoes on my feet. She's breathing through contractions and laughing at me at the same time. Incredible performance, she groans. Truly calming. We get to the hospital. Fluorescent lights, nurses who have absolutely seen this brand of panic before. They get her settled. I stand by the bed. She crushes my hand every contraction. At least pretend to breathe with me, she hisses. I am okay. I wasn't. Now I am. Hours blur. At one point she glares at me mid-contraction. This is your fault. Me ready to take the L. Yeah, 100%. Eventually, everything shifts. Whole room changes vibe. Doctor says it's time. It's intense, loud, chaotic. I nearly pass out twice and pretend I didn't. Then suddenly there's crying. Tiny, outraged crying. They hand her this little bundle. Her whole face changes. Hey, she whispers. We made a person. Later they put the baby in my arms. He's so small, warm, face all scrunched up like he's mad at existence. Something in my chest just clicks. Well, I say softly, guess I'm not going anywhere now, huh? She smiles, exhausted and glowing. Good, she says. I'd be really mad if I had to raise a sauna baby alone. Fast forward a year. I'm 23, owner of permanent dark circles and an expanding collection of tiny socks. New apartment, slightly bigger. Ducks, less student housing housing. More two idiots and a baby learning on the job. Baby, let's call him Leo, has two modes. Sweet angel, teething pterodactyl. Jay is on the floor making faces at him. He shrieks with laughter. I'm in the kitchen making coffee, fridge covered in appointment cards and terrible baby photos. We're not just roommates now. Somewhere between late night feedings and panic attacks, we made it official. Dating the girl I got pregnant. Wild patch notes. She still roasts me daily. Sunshine, onesie is backwards again. Sunshine, we talked about not microwaving formula. Sunshine, I love you, but if you buy off-brand diapers again, I will end you. We take Leo to visit her parents one weekend. Same backyard, same pool, same sauna sitting there like Chekhov's appliance. Her dad claps me on the back. So, he says, "You like the sauna." Jay almost chokes laughing. Later we're alone in the yard, standing in front of the sauna door. Wild to think this is where it started, she says. Yeah, I reply. We should probably put a warning label on it. She bumps my shoulder. I don't regret it. Me neither, I say. Best dumb decision I ever made. She smiles, kisses me. Soft, quick, familiar. Inside the house, Leo starts crying. We both turn in sync. Parent X fully installed. That night at home, I rock Leo to sleep. Jay is curled on the couch watching us, half asleep. I lay him in his crib, sneak back to the couch. She lifts the blanket for me without even opening her eyes. We tangle up under it, baby monitor humming quietly on the table. Hey, sunshine? She mumbles. Yeah? If you ever tell this story, don't make it too cheesy. No promises, I say. But I'll tell the truth. What's the truth? That I got my family friend pregnant, I say, and somehow ended up with a family. She makes a soft, happy little noise. Half asleep, she adds, best sauna session of my life. Can't argue with that.